Picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Nice physical challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lee Kang in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kim Min-jae, pinged towards the front line. Cuts out the pass. Quality ball. Oh, good spread. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cross in, looks like a good one. He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
We expected better, and so did he. Shot at goal! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pendant, driven forward. That has been cut short. In with the challenge. And it's been played through. Leaking in! It's in!
Republic of Korea are all square.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Do have a chance to counter here. Searching pass he's played there. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Takes a shot! Clears it away. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely shaped, bullish header! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Plays it across. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to...
Goes for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's Son Heung-min. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Lee Kang-in. Wins the duel this time. No foul, says the referee. Clearly not happy with that. Lofted upfield. Lee Kang-in. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Kim Min-jae. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Let's a look and place it forward. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. And here's Lee Kang-in. That is good strength. Lee Kang-in. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Lee Kang-in, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice control. Time to deliver. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Played out to the right. Lee Kang-in has found the net here, of course. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Son Heung-min, and that's aimed into the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is lovely. Aim forwards. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Chance! Really nice nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Real chance here. That's tidy. Son Heung-min, he's found some space. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Out to the right. Lee Kang in, played in with purpose. It's a throw-in. Looking for a decent ball in. He's onto it in a flash. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw. Tries to cross. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely bit of skill. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lee Kang-in. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kim Min-jae, that's a sharp pass. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lee Kang-in. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae gets across to intercept that. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, they could break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Does really well to win the ball there. Pendant. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Kim Min-jae. It's run loose here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pendant. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forwards, and here's the chance to counter. Lee Kang-in, now here's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Kim Min-jae. That's been drilled forward. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Almost an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Son Heung-min. Foot in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kim Min-jae shifted upfield. Takes a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Son Heung-min. That's very neat. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Kim Min-jae. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's straight offside. Kim Min-jae moved on forwards. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. There are a few waiting for it. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chance here to counter. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Lee Kang-in. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Oh, red. Nice interception. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ball is over the line. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Son Heung-min, gently done. Oh, look at the space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. Clears it away. Lee Kang-in plays it short. Oh, great header! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Son Heung-min.
South Korea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Kim Min-jae shifted upfield. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lee Kang-in. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it away.
South Korea really can't be faulted for their attitude. And if they...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's going to be disappointed with that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Son Heung-min. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Very much into the last knockings. Driving forward. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's hoisted clear. Final seconds, this has to be it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. Very nicely done. 2 minutes to be added on. Lovely feet. Needs a quality cross. Tries to get it clear. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. And it's Son Heung-min. Wins the duel this time. And time is up. South Korea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how...